Well, I want candy. My name is John Summers, and actress Mariska Hargitay. Going to talk about this for a second. She was known as Olivia Benson on Law and Order, which has been on the air for, 62 years, something like that. Anyway, she's shooting a scene in New York City, and a little girl ran up to her thinking she was a real cop and says, "Hey, I'm lost. Can you help me find my mother?" This actually happened. Apparently, they got separated at a playground or whatever. But, apparently Mariska Hargitay did indeed help her find her mother. But, wow.
94.7, 97.3 FM, and 1110 AM. The Trip Classic Hits.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-280-8787. That's 1-800-280-8787. Or go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's 1-800-280-8787. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Here's the latest news from KGFL, KHBQ. I'm Lisa Ruttman. A woman was killed in a single vehicle crash Tuesday afternoon. According to the crash report, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 39-year-old Miranda Thomas of Bradford was traveling southbound on Highway 87 in White County in a Jeep Compass when the vehicle left the roadway to the right and hit a tree. Clinton School District honored 3 this week, a student, a classified staff member, and a certified staff member. Congratulations to Levi Griggs, Derek Spack, and Alicia Bernard, the recipients of Student of the Month and Staff Members of the Month. The Greers Ferry annual citywide cleanup continues. Be sure to have your items on the street by 7 in the morning. No tires, chemicals of any kind, building materials, paint, or batteries. You're up to date with news. I'm Lisa Ruttman.
Shop local now applies to world-class internet service. Petit Jean Electric Cooperative has formed Petit Jean Fiber to bring the fastest, most reliable high-speed internet to members throughout rural Arkansas. If you're a member of Petit Jean Electric Cooperative, fiber internet is available to you with no contracts and affordable monthly pricing. Petit Jean Fiber can help you work, learn, and relax with ease, all on an internet connection you own. Call us today and get connected.
It's so aggravating not to be able to get Wi-Fi, especially for our cell phone. Sometimes we have to get just in the right spot or nothing happens. There are times I've wandered around and even had calls drop because of bad reception. If I'm honest with myself, that could describe my spiritual life at times. I'm Tommy Toombs of Renewed Church, and when that happens, I find that it's not God who has lost transmission, but my spiritual life is not where it should be.
How does 4.75% APY on a checking account with balances up to $100,000 sound? Now that we have your attention, FAB&T's Prime Checking Account offers 4.75% APY on balances up to $100,000, and that includes a free initial MasterCard debit card, free worldwide ATM usage, free online banking with bill pay, and more. Certain terms and conditions apply. Rates may change. Visit a First Arkansas Bank and Trust branch for more details or go to FAB&T.bank. FAB&T, member FDIC.
Tonight's weather forecast brought to you by American Home Pharmacy, located across from Goods Cash Saver, offering discount prices, excellent customer service, local delivery, and a drive-through window. Get all your prescriptions filled the very same day at American Home Pharmacy. Weather forecast for tonight, 70% chance of showers, thunder showers likely, mainly before midnight. A low temperature tonight of 49 degrees. For tomorrow's nice day, partly sunny, a high temperature of 69 degrees. It's time now for Yellow Jacket baseball and softball. Yellow Jackets are looking for another great season. Coach Prince is excited about the prospect for this year's baseball team. Meanwhile, the Lady Yellow Jackets are off to a great start, and Coach Brooke Mason is looking for a great year. Follow along for some exciting Yellow Jacket baseball and softball action right here on the Trip 94.7 and 97.3. Today's game is brought to you by these fine sponsors: First Security Bank, Justin's Collision Repair and Towing, Joe Lee Chevrolet, The River Company Insurance, Flagg Law Firm, Davis Cash Lumber, Clay Maxey Dodge Jeep Ram, Ozark Health Medical Center, by Goods Cash Saver, by Pettigene Fiber, and by Conway Regional Medical Center, and by all the fine Yellow Jacket boosters. Live stream video on YouTube and Facebook brought to you by Pettigene Fiber and by First Arkansas Bank and Trust. The player of the game each week brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust in Clinton. Now let's join our announcer for today's game, KGFI KHPQ sports announcer Mike Hawley. Get ready for today's Yellow Jacket game on the Trip 94.7 and 97.3.
Lady Yellow Jackets softball is on the air today. The Lady Yellow Jackets on the road. They travel to White County and they take on the Pangburn Lady Tigers here in non-conference action. It's we drove down in rain from Quitman all the way down to Pangburn. That's about 30 miles. And now the skies have cleared. The field is in perfect condition, and it's a bright, sunny, but steamy day now here in Pangburn. Field sits up on a little bit of a hill, so the wind is blowing here, so not too bad. I'm glad to bring you some Lady Jacket softball today. I'm Mike Colley. Keith Parrish back in the studio running the board, and Sid King listening in, getting us on the air today. And we're glad to bring you softball action. Lady Yellow Jackets playing their best ball of the year. They've won 4 in a row and 8 out of 9. And they have since that Morrilton game a couple weeks ago where they scored 4 runs in the 7th to rally to win, they've been on a streak. And they're 4-3 on the road, but they've won 3 straight road games over Morrilton, Ball Knob, and a big win on Monday against Little Rock Christian, a conference game that now has bumped them all the way up into a 3-way tie for third. And we've had our calculators and our stuff out, and we think that we hold the tiebreaker advantage for that third spot, but it's not official yet. But the ladies are playing the best ball they've played this year. They're 9-6 now on the season, and 3-2 now, or 3-3 in conference play. Pangburn comes in with a record of 4 wins, 8 losses. They're 1-3 in their conference. They're in 6th place in their conference. That includes the Harding Academy and Ball Knob, Riverview, and those teams. They are 2-3 in games played here at Pangburn, and they've had a long tradition of good softball here for the last 10 years. And they've had some great players come through here, including Tyler Vernon, who once held the Arkansas career home run record. That's since been broke by the young lady from Rosebud that went on to play at Notre Dame, Jody Mitchell. And a couple of really good coaches have come through here over the years. Scott Hoffman, now the head coach at Sheridan. They're ranked number 1 right now in Class 5A. And Sean Woods, who was here for a while, who's now the head softball coach at Oklahoma Wesleyan University in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. So they know softball here in Pangburn. But it should be a good one today as Lady Yellow Jackets look to come in here and get a win. And they got a big 7-4 win on Monday over Little Rock Christian. That game was originally going to be played on Tuesday, but because of the weather, they moved it up a day. And the Jackets went on the road and beat Christian 7-4. Put them in a 3-way tie now for that third place spot. And so, as I said, they're playing their best softball of the season so far. It's senior day here at Pangburn. They have the 2 fields. They're a little less than 10 years old, and they are side by side. So they've had the baseball. In fact, you may not believe this, Coach, but Coach Dufresne's beside me, but Little Rock Central is over there playing baseball next door. I used to say I never thought I'd hear Clinton and Little Rock Hall in the same sentence. I definitely would never hear Pangburn and Little Rock Central in the same sentence. And so they're playing baseball off to our right, off to the west. And we are just about 100 yards away, or probably less than that, with the softball here on the near side. Well, I'm going to send it back to the station. And we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for you and the play-by-play of this one. You listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the Trip 94.7.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Jolie Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Jolie's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Jolie Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Conway Regional has been the community's hospital for more than 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all your healthcare needs are met right here in Conway. Our board-certified interventional cardiologists, specialized team, and innovative cardiovascular technology are here to provide the comprehensive care you deserve when you need it most. So when you're facing a heart emergency, trust the care you'll find down the hallway, not down the highway.
At First Security, our team is proud to be only in Arkansas. In fact, we've been committed to our home state since 1932. Why does that matter? Banking with First Security means that you get friendly service from local professionals right where you live. Decisions are made here, and so are relationships. From personal banking to business to mortgage, First Security is here for you. First Security, only in Arkansas. FSBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. FL Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. FL Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
We're moments away from the first pitch here. Looking at the lineups in this one for the Lady Yellow Jackets, it'll be Lexi Wallace leading off. She's playing shortstop tonight. Batting second, Gracie Linville over at second base. Batting third, the senior Abigail Parks playing third base. In the cleanup position today will be Lily Smith. She is on the mound today. Batting fifth, Dixie Newland. She's out in left field. Batting sixth is Caitlin Lastly. She'll be in center field. Batting seventh, number 5, the catcher, Lily Emberton. Batting eighth, number 24, Emily Wilson. She'll be out in right field. And batting ninth and playing first base will be Kate Henry. So it'll be Wallace, Limble, and Parks, Smith, Newland, and Lastly, Emberton, Wilson, and Henry. For Pangburn, it'll be Fry leading off. She'll be playing second base. Hare will be batting second, playing center field. Franklin batting third, playing shortstop. The cleanup hitter is Moorhead. She is the catcher. Batting fifth, Blood. She is the pitcher. Batting sixth, Rigsby. She is out in left field. Batting seventh and playing first base is Height. Batting eighth and playing third base is May. And the right fielder today and batting ninth is Mabry. So you'll have Fry, Hare, and Franklin, Moorhead, Blood, and Rigsby, Height, May, and Mabry. That'll be your lineup for Erica Brewer and her Pangburn Lady Tigers today. And her and Brooke Mason heading to home plate here as they'll have the meeting with the umpires to go over the ground rules here. And first time in this year for Pangburn into the ballpark, so they want to know what the ground rules are. Can the ball get under the fence in any place? What happens if it bounces off the dugout? Things like that. And that's what they go over with with the umpires today. So, as we said, the Jackets have won 8 of 9 and 4 straight, trying to extend those streaks. Back at home, the boys are playing Center Ridge today, or Nema Vista, and they're playing today after a tough doubleheader loss last night at Pulaski Academy. Had a late night. I think I rolled in about 11 last night, but Jackets will be at home tomorrow. We'll have that broadcast at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. It'll be senior day for the baseball Yellow Jackets. They'll play Valley Springs, and so we'll have the broadcast tomorrow. Be on the air at about 4:20 tomorrow afternoon as Pangburn takes on the Valley Springs Tigers. And, of course, everyone in Clinton loves to beat Valley Springs, so come on out to the ballpark tomorrow night and honor a great group of seniors for the Yellow Jacket baseball team, including Sam Brown, Connor Clute, Trammell Hastings, Dylan Jones, Carson McCormick. So there are several 5 seniors on the Yellow Jacket roster. Come out and honor those guys tomorrow night. Sam Brown, Connor Clute, Trammell Hastings, Dylan Jones, and Carson McCormick will be honored tomorrow on Senior Day at the ballpark in Clinton. The lineup's being introduced here by the public address announcer. The Yellow Jackets are lining up along the first base line. They are dressed in white jerseys, black pants, and trimmed in black. Yellow Jacket, or the Pangburn Tigers are dressed in white, trimmed in red.
Number 14, catcher Emma Moorhead. Number 2, pitcher Tegan Blood.
And we're about to have the national anthem here.
Left field, Avery Rixby. Number 1, first base, Lakin Height. Number 7, third base, Lakin May. Number 22.
Well, we'll send it back to the station. We're going to have the national anthem here. And Pangburn, when we come back, we'll have the first pitch of this one. Listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the Trip 94.7.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Jolie Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Jolie's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Jolie Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Ozark Health is a wonderful diamond in the rough, I call it.
Living in a rural community, having access to healthcare is critical. It has been a blessing to our community.
Not that I want to go to the hospital, this last place that I really want to go, but this is a place I'd recommend to anybody.
There's nothing like the individual care that you get here. It's phenomenal.
Our purpose for being here is to serve people. It fills me with pride that we're able to do that.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
And I think we're back here at the ballpark in Pangburn, and we're set for softball action. They're just playing of the national anthem. And Penguin has taken the field, and the Lady Yellow Jackets are set to hit. And now the umpire and coaches are meeting at home plate. Coach, you see another umpire? We better lay low before they they come looking for us. Yeah, Yellow Jacket baseball today is at home. If you're around town, they're playing Nemo Vista today, and they'll be at home tomorrow. We'll have that game for you tomorrow. I guess they take on Valley Springs for senior night. Season starting to wind down. Next week will be district tournament for the senior girls next Thursday and Friday. Boys, no district tournament. So right now they're sitting in fourth place, and they stay right there. They'll earn a trip to the regional tournament. Jackets will send up, as we said, Wallace, Linville, and Parks in the first inning. Anybody gets on, it'll be Lily Smith. We're going to be a little bit behind schedule today due to the senior activities. And appears like we're still waiting for an umpire. I see one umpire at home plate. We've had a few times this year that either had to move a game back or start with one umpire. It's kind of an officiating shortage from football to basketball to baseball, softball. That's why Sid runs those commercials for you from the AAA. They're always looking for officials. Pitcher for Pangburn today will be Tegan Blood. And I think we're ready for action. One more warm-up pitcher ready to go. Head coach Brooke Mason coaching over in the third base coaching box. Assistant coach Tristan Tate over at first. The Yellow Jackets are in the first base dugout here. And Clinton over in the, check that, Pangburn over in the third base dugout. And we are set to go. Lexi Wallace steps in, and here we go. Tegan Blood on the hill. Her first pitch on the way is popped straight back near the screen, and originally caught, and then the ball touched the netting, slid out of her glove. I don't know if we caught that on the replay or not. No, I think she went out of the screen, but there's a pop fly behind home plate. She went to the fence, made a nice catch, but the ball kind of squirted out of her glove and touched the netting. So no catch, just a strike. And now strike two. Takes one after letters. Wallace in the hole quickly 0-2. And now taps one over the third baseman. A base hit. Didn't get a whole lot on that one, but got it just over the third baseman's head in the left field for a hit. And the leadoff hitter is on for the Yellow Jackets. First pitch was at 4:37. And that'll bring in Gracie Linville. Runner at first, nobody out. And a ball outside. Blood winds and fires. Shows bunt. Takes a strike. Now 1-1. Not much wind today. Just a slight breeze. And it's blowing straight out to center field. Here's the pitch. And it's a ball. Snap throw to first. Nothing doing there. Kind of hear the Yellow Jacket dugout making some noise. Here's the pitch. And it's high. Now 3-1. Limble trying to get on. Wallace at first. There's nobody out. And line drive, base hit center field. That's a hit. And the runners will move up. Wallace will stop at second. Back-to-back singles to start this one. A good start for the Lady Yellow Jackets. And that'll bring in the senior Abigail Parks. Wallace with a leadoff hit. Linville with a hit. First and second, nobody out. Just started here at Pangburn. Parks with a chance to put the Yellow Jackets ahead. Here's the pitch and a strike on the outside corner. Parks steps out, now back in. Lillian Smith on deck. And here's the pitch. Outside. Wallace gets a good break at second. Forces a throw to the shortstop. Now she gets back. Count even at 1-1. Here's the pitch. And it's high now, 2-1. Parks ahead in the count now, looking for something to hit here. Here's the pitch from Blood. And a strike, a nice fastball in the corner. Now it's 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, 2 on. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. And the count runs full. Blood hits the sign. And here's her payoff pitch. And a ground ball to second. Fielded by the second baseman. She'll take the out at first. And the first baseman can't make the catch. And everybody's safe. And the bases are now loaded with nobody out as Parks reaches on the error.
Number 34, Lillian Smith.
Ground ball to second. Fry made the play. Decided to go for the out at first. And the ball popped out of the first baseman's glove, and the bases are loaded for Lillian Smith. Smith, the pitcher today, she can help herself. Takes a strike here. Infield in pretty tight. Not going to be able to field much of a hard hit ground ball. And there's a pop fly on the infield. The shortstop goes back, makes the catch. Good play by the shortstop. There's kind of a looping liner. And shortstop makes the play. And retires Smith for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Dixie Newland. Bases loaded, 1 out, still scoreless. And here's the pitch. Just off the corner. Yellow Jacket baseball last night left 11 runners on in that first game. Couldn't get the big hit they needed. See if the Lady Jackets can get one here. Here's the pitch. And a strike on the corner. Count even 1-1. Newland batting from the right side. The left-handed pitching. Tegan Blood. And a strike at the letters. Now 1-2. And Newland's got to guard the plate here. Wallace at third. Linville at second. Parks at first. And the pitch is outside now. 2-2. Tried to get her to chase. Dixie wouldn't do it. Kaylin Lastly on deck. Key hitter in the first inning. Here's the pitch. Low and in the dirt. Gets away. Good play by the catcher. Moorhead to keep it near the plate. Wallace has to stay at third. Now the count runs full 3-2. No score in the first. Jackets have the bases loaded and are threatening. Blood winds and fires. And a ground ball fielded by the shortstop. Race to the bag. And Linville beats her to the bag. And everybody's safe. And Wallace scores. A nice play again by the shortstop, Franklin. As she went deep into the hole behind third, she made the catch, and then their only play was to try to beat Limble to the base. Couldn't do it. And Newland reaches on a hit, and the Jackets lead 1-0, still have the bases loaded. Third hit of the inning for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Lashley takes a strike. Good speed at third. And a tapper back toward the pitcher. She fields, throws, and gets Lashley, but a run scores. As Kalen puts it in play, the pitcher moving toward the first base line, fielded it, flipped it to the first baseman Height for the out. And now there's 2 outs in the Clinton first, but they now lead 2-0. Fielder's choice and an RBI for Lashley. Parks over at third. And Dixie Newland now at second. That'll bring up Lily Emberton. Jackets trying to add on. They lead 2-0. Here's the pitch as a strike. Seventh hitter of the inning for the Jackets. Pitch from Blood is a changeup outside. Can't even 1-1. Emberton asks for time, now steps back in. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on a pitch at the letters. Now Blood's ahead in the count, 1-2. Emberton steps in. 2 on, 2 out, 2 strikes. And is outside, now 2-2. And the deuces are wild. 2 on, 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Emberton. And the pitch on a swing and a miss. And Lily goes down swinging. That'll end the inning. But the Jackets do break through in the first inning. They pick up 2 runs on 3 hits. Also an error in the inning. And they leave 2 as we head to the bottom of the first. It's Clinton 2. Pangburn nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the Trip 94.7.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Jolie Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Jolie's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Jolie Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle. The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Now located in the shopping center at 244 Highway 65 South or on the web at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton Yellow Jacket sports.
Good start to this one. The Yellow Jackets break through in the first inning, score 2 times on 3 hits.
In Arkansas, fsbank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, we're back. And We're back to the ballpark. We lost you for just a second there. Lady Yellow Jackets did get 2 runs in the top of the first. And Pangburn comes to bat. Katie Fry, the hitter for the Lady Tigers. First 2 pitches, strikes by Lily Smith. Sun sitting in the west. So if you're on the right side of the field here, you're getting a little sunshine. Second base, first base, right field. Looking right into the sun. One-two pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss, and that's how the Pangburn first inning starts. It's a strikeout for Lily Smith.
Number 15, Cheyenne Higher.
And that'll bring in Cheyenne Higher. Higher, the right-handed hitter. She's playing center field today. Smith's first pitch low and in. Here's the pitch. And in the dirt for a ball. Brooke Mason signaling the pitches in from her spot on the visitor dugout on the first base side. We talked yesterday, if you watch the broadcast down in high school baseball, you can the catcher can wear an earpiece, and the coach of the dugout with a walkie-talkie type item can talk to the catcher. The catcher can't talk back, but he can take the signals that way and then signal the pitch to the pitcher. Softball still sending the signs in from the dugout. Pitch is a strike. Now 3-1. Smith trying to battle back here in the first. Jackets lead 2-0. Here's the pitch. And a strike on the inside corner. Now 3-2. Wind starting to pick up now. And it's blowing out toward left field. This ballpark is 200 all the way around, although it looks kind of small. And a 2-hopper to second. There's Gracie Limble over to first to Henry for the outs. And there's quickly 2 outs in the Pangburn first inning as Smith battles back to get the out. That'll bring in Alyssa Franklin, the shortstop. Smith trying to retire Pangburn in order here in the first. First pitch is a ball. That's what you want to do when you go out and score some runs. You want to go right out and put a 0 on the other team and get back in the dugout. Here's the pitch. And fly ball left field. Dixie Newland goes in, now back, and he goes over her head. And one hops the fence. And it'll be a 2-out double for Franklin.
For the Lady Tigers, number 14, Emma Moorhead.
Her first step was in, then she went back, and the ball got over her head. One hop the fence. And now we have a second umpire on the field. And that'll bring in Emma Moorhead. She's the catcher. And the Tigers now with a 2-out opportunity to score. Fly ball, right center field. Lashley on the move, back near the fence, makes the catch. A nice running catch by Kaylin Lashley, and that'll end the inning. Pangburn gets a hit, leaves a runner, fails to score. We head to the second. It's Clinton 2, Pangburn nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the Trip 94.7.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance. Kick off the season with super fast fiber internet. Petit Jean Fiber gives you the home advantage and is the ultimate choice for sports enthusiasts like you. With lightning fast speeds, you'll never miss a touchdown, a slam dunk, or a winning goal again. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to the ultimate sports experience. Call us at 501-745-2493 to sign up. Better internet, better service, and better pricing that will keep you in all the action. You won't want to miss this.
A service of King Sullivan Radio, K234BB and 94.7 FM, KGFL 1110 AM, Clinton.
Airplane got 2 in the first. Payman got a double but failed to score. Now we're moving on to the second inning. Lady Jackets trying to pick up a win here. They'll be on the road Monday at Class 5A Russellville. And then they'll be set to play in the 4A5 district tournament next Thursday and Friday. And right now we think they will be the number 3 seed. They're in a 3-way tie for third. I think those games will be played, if you're the 3 seed, they'll be played at Robinson, I believe. They're going to play some games at Bauxite. Top 4 teams district tournament and move on to the regional, which will be the week after at Robinson High School.
First at bat for the Yellow Jackets, number 24, Emily Wilson.
Jackets will send up the 8, 9, and 1 hitters here in the second. And that'll be Emily Wilson leading off. Followed by Kate Henry. And then back to the top of the order with Lexi Wallace. Emily takes a strike on the first pitch. Jackets got 3 hits and an error in that first inning to score 2 runs. And now Emily takes a strike, and she's quickly in the hole 0-2 from Tegan Blood pitching today for Pangburn. Pitches outside. Wilson. Good speed if she can get on base here. Here's the pitch from the lefty. It's tapped toward third. This could be close. May fields it, throws, and safe at first as Wilson beats it out. May came in quickly, made the play. I think Wilson was going to beat it out anyway. It got away from the first baseman. And Wilson's on with Clinton's 4th hit of the game. And that'll bring in Kate Henry. Pitches low and outside. Pitches high now, 2-0. Henry playing first base today for the Lady Jackets. And she skies one to left field. Left fielder comes in and makes the catch. That's Rigsby out in left field for the first out of the second inning.
Up to bat for your Yellow Jackets, number 11, Lexi Wallace.
Back to the top of the order, and Lexi Wallace. Lexi singled just over the outstretched arm of the third baseman in left field. She eventually scored the first run of the game. Bloods pitches a strike. Wilson at first. Jackets lead 2-0. We're in the second. And the pitch to Wallace is outside. Count now even 1-1. Yellow Jacket dugout making some noise. And fly ball behind second. Could be trouble. Second baseman goes back into the grass, makes the play. A nice play by Fry in short right field. Now her throw gets away back to the infield, and Wilson's going to end up at second. Fry made a good catch going into short right field. But then her throw back into the infield got away. Catcher had to back it up, but by then Wilson ends up at second. She's there in scoring position with 2 outs. And that'll bring in Gracie Linville. Gracie singled and scored in the first. Single to center field. A hit here could add to the Clinton 2-0 lead. Wilson at second, 2 outs. Pitches high, now 2-0. Abigail Parks on deck. Pitch, line drive, center field. Center fielder coming in and makes the play. That's Hare out in center field. Makes a nice play. Dropped the ball, but I think when she was transferring from the glove to her throwing hand, she dropped it. But that'll end the inning. Linville hit that one right on the nose. But an out. Yellow Jackets pick up a hit. Leave a runner, fail to score. We head to the bottom of the second. It's Clinton 2, Pangburn nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
At First Security, our team is proud to be only in Arkansas. In fact, we've been committed to our home state since 1932. Why does that matter? Banking with First Security means that you get friendly service from local professionals right where you live. Decisions are made here, and so are relationships. From personal banking to business to mortgage, First Security is here for you. First Security, only in Arkansas. FSBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Clay Maxey, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, now in Clinton. Clay, you cut your teeth at a Chrysler dealership.
Cut my teeth at Landers, Chrysler, and Benton, the largest Chrysler store in the world. And so, to have Chrysler, Ram, Jeep in a small town and to have my name on the building, it's such an honor, it's such a blessing. And so, it's a brand that means a lot to us. It's a community that means a lot to us. We're giving it everything we got. Committed to customer service being a great one, not just a good one, but a great one. So winning back the community and getting our customer service the way that they should be.
Clay Maxey, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
As we head to the second, it'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up for Pangburn. It'll be Blood, Rigsby, and Height. Anybody gets on, it'll be May. Smith give up a hit in the first inning. Stranded a runner at second. Picked up a strikeout in the inning.
First up to bat for the Lady Tigers, number 2, Tegan Blood.
Tegan Blood will lead off the pitcher. Batting from the left side. 79 degrees here in Pangburn. Breeze blowing. Feels pretty good right now. When that rain, we drove in rain from Quitman to just the city limits of Pangburn. Steady rain, then it quit. And the sun popped out and it got pretty steamy. But pretty comfortable right now. Here's the pitch. And a pitch just high. Checking outfield. Straight away. Here's the pitch. And a strike on the corner. Count even now 1-1 from Lily Smith. She'll be heading to junior college next year to play softball down in, I believe, Mena, Arkansas. Count now 2-1. Smith gets the sign she wants, and we're ready to go. Here's the pitch. And ground ball to second. There's Limble. Makes the play over to Henry for the out. First out here in the Pangburn second inning.
Number 6, Avery Rigsby.
Second put out of the game by Limble at second. That'll bring in Avery Rigsby. Rigsby, the left fielder. Here's the pitch. And takes a strike there. Pretty good crowd here. Good crowd of Yellow Jacket fans made the 50-mile trip down. Here's the pitch. And pitch low. Count even 1-1. Smith takes her time. Now she's ready to go. And here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on the pitch down. Now it's 1-2. Parks, Wallace, Linville, Henry on the infield for Clinton. One-two pitch on the way. Change up. Just missed. Now 2-2. Nice pitch by Smith. Couldn't get the hitter to chase it. Two-two pitch. And a swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the game for Smith. Second out of the inning for Pangburn. And that'll bring in Lakin Height, H-I-G-H-T. She is the first baseman. For Erica Brewer's Lady Tigers. Erica was a great pitcher for Pangburn in her day. Now back here at her alma mater coaching. Pitches low and in the dirt. Was the assistant coach last year. And the head coach left at midterm, and she took over at midterm, so second semester. Here's the pitch from Smith in the dirt. She pitched a lot of games on that circle out there. I think it was pretty close one season. I think she pitched almost every pitch of the season, I believe, in the junior or senior year. Height jumps ahead in the count, 2-0. And here's the pitch from Smith, and a swing and a miss. Took a little bit off that one. Now 2-1. Pangburn and Little Rock Central tied 1-1 in baseball. That's in the second inning. Here's the pitch. And a tapper toward third. Parks comes in. Got to get rid of it quick. The throw is in time for the out. Good strong arm by Parks. When she got it, she let it go, and the Tigers go down in order. We head to the third. It's Clinton 2, Pangburn nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the trip, 94.7.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Senior night, they were going to play all the innings or something. But and back here at the ballpark, we were talking to some of the Coach Dufresne, some of the fans here. There was a game yesterday where Little Rock Central girls beat Jonesboro girls by a score of 41-23. Not football, that was softball. 41-23. The two teams combined for 41 walks in the game, and I think they said the game lasted 3 hours. And so. Man, 41-23. That got to be some type of a record in there somewhere. Yeah, the Jackets come up in the third, and Parks, leadoff hitter, hits one to the shortstop. She boots it, picks it, throws, and safe at first. Parks beats it out. And Parks reaches for the second time today on the third Pangburn error. Lillian Smith, the hitter, she popped up to the shortstop last time. Jackets leading 2-0. We're in the third. And here's the pitch. And fly ball center field. Center fielder coming in and makes the catch. Hare out in center field. She made a good catch to end the last inning. Makes one here. One out in the Clinton third inning. They're bringing Dixie Newland. Dixie singled and knocked in one of Clinton's 2 runs. And she takes a strike here. Yellow Jacket dugout making some noise down there. Tegan Blood, the pitcher. Pitch is hit towards second. Fielded by the second baseman. Goes to second there. Out over to first. Safe. And a good play by Fry at second. Close play at second. Parks hustling all the way, but they get her there. And now Newland's on at first with 2 outs. Kaylin Lashley, the hitter. Kaylin slaps one off the shortstop. Everybody's going to be safe. Kaylin batting from the left side. Had a little spin on that ball. Came up on the shortstop. Got away from her. And there's 2 runners on now with 2 outs. Dixie Newland at second, Kaylin Lashley at first. Good speed on the bases. The Jackets need a 2-out hit from Lily Emberton. Lily struck out her first time up. Got to take advantage here. Pangmer's giving the Yellow Jackets a couple extra outs here. See if they can take advantage. Blood fires. And a strike on the corner. 2 on, 2 outs. Clinton leads 2-0. Blood's pitch, tapped foul. Now Emberton's the whole 0-2. See if Lily can get a 2-out hit here. Good speed on the bases. A lot of hitting room in left center field. Here's the pitch. And fly ball, left center field. Left fielder goes in. Now back near the fence. And it's off the fence. 2 runs are going to score. And Emberton's going to streak for third. There's the throw. She is safe with a good slide at third. And Emberton comes through on a no ball, 2-strike, 2-out double off the left field fence. Newland scores. Lashley scores. And the Jackets now lead 4-0 on a big 2 RBI double by Lily Emberton. In fact, we're going to make that a triple. She ends up at third. 2 RBIs. Left fielder came in 1 step and then went back, and the ball almost got out of the ballpark. Now Emily singled in the first. A hit here could add to the 4-0 Clinton lead. Pitch is low now, 2-0. 2 in the first, 2 in the third. Jackets still batting. Here's the pitch. And a tapper toward third. This will be trouble if it's fair. It's still rolling and now goes foul. The only hope for Pangmer on that was for it to roll foul. And it finally did. Wilson back to the plate. Emberton back to third. Sunny afternoon in Pangburn. Probably some trout jumping about half mile that way. Yep. There's the pitch there. And Coach Dufresne asked about the trout. Yeah, they come here. They probably go another 7-8 miles downriver until it gets too warm. Wilson took a strike, and the count goes 2-2. Here's the pitch, and it's high for a ball. Don't know if you saw it, but they had a big documentary this week on the Little Red River and the brown trout and all that. And so anybody at home, if you get a chance to watch that, it was pretty good. Here's the pitch, And a fly ball near the Penguin dugout, foul and out of play. Yeah, people in Clinton think of the Little Red River up there, but from Heber to Penguin, it's below the dam, so the water stays about 50 degrees all the time, and those trout have to have it cold to live. And the brown trout actually spawn in this river. I think it's one of the few places they don't have to stock them. And pitches a ball. And Wilson's on. There's your fishing report for today. And the Jackets have runners at first and third and 2 outs. Kate Henry, the hitter. Kate flew out to the left fielder back in the second. Here's the pitch. And another ball hit the left field. Rigsby coming in, and her tracks makes the catch. And that'll retire the side, but the Yellow Jackets come up with a couple of more runs. They get 2 runs on 1 hit, and there were 3 Pangburn errors in the inning. They leave 2, and we head to the bottom of the third. It's now Clinton 4, Pangburn nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the Trip, 94.7.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Saver says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Yeah, back here at the ballpark. And Penguin Jackets now leading 4-0. As we head to the bottom of the third, Lily Smith on the mound for the Lady Jackets. She's had 2 strikeouts so far, giving up only 1 hit. And for Penguin, it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. It'll be Lake and May, Bella Mabry, and then back to the top of the order, and Kate Fry. When you're on the mound, you want to retire those 8th and 9th place hitters before you get back to the top of the order.
First at bat for the Lady Tigers, number 7, Lincoln May.
Lincoln May, the hitter. And Smith fires. Pitches high for a ball. Parks, Wallace, Linville, Hare on the infield, or check that, Henry on the infield for Pangburn. Emerton behind the plate. Newland, lastly, Wilson in the outfield. Glad you could join us this afternoon. And here's the pitch. And a strike called. Count even up 1-1. Smith winds and fires. And the pitch is high for a ball. Yeah, field's in great shape. We drove through quite a bit of rain on the way down here, but it's perfect playing conditions here in Pangburn. Smith shakes one off, smiles. Now she's ready. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good fastball. Count now even 2-2. Here's the pitch. Change up. Strike called on the outside corner, and that was a real change up. That floated in there. Looked like a knuckleball from here. It floated in, caught the corner. And that's a 3rd strikeout of the game for Smith. That'll bring in Bella Mabry. Four nothing Clinton. We're in the 3rd. Here's the pitch. And a strike called. ninth place hitter. And ground ball to second. Linville fields, throws for the out. Third put out of the game for Linville at second base. And now there's 2 outs in the Pangburn third inning. And that is 6 batters in a row now retired by Lily Smith. Fry struck out for Pangburn to open the ball game. And fly ball foul behind the Clinton dugout on the first base side. Pitch low and in the dirt. Back to the screen. Count even 1-1. Smith's trying to put Pangburn down in order for the second inning in a row, and that pitch just misses low. Two on the count. Pitch from Smith. And a strike on the corner. Now starting to hear the Pangburn dugout making a little bit of noise. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Smith trying to end the inning right here. Here's the pitch. Change up again. Fly ball behind second. Linville says she has it, and she makes the play in short right field for the out. The Tigers go down in order for the second straight inning. That's 7 in a row retired by Lily Smith. We head to the 4th. It's Clinton 4. Pangburn nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the Trip 94.7.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Clay Maxey, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, now in Clinton. Now, Clinton is a tight-knit community. They work hard to support one another.
They work hard to take care of small, family-owned business, and that's what we are. We want to bring that family-owned atmosphere with also the opportunity for the consumer to get that great deal that they deserve. So, we feel like we've got the best of both worlds.
Keep driving by every day. The inventory keeps getting better.
It's Ram country, and we're going to keep making it bigger and better. So, yes, ma'am.
Clay Maxey, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
The order of doing up to the 4th. They lead 4-0. It'll be Wallace, Linville, and Parks. Anybody gets on, Lily Smith. Wallace singled and scored in the first. Popped up to the second baseman in the second. Hey, I don't know if Sid King's listening, but from right here at Pangburn High School, we're about 8 miles from the hometown of Sid King. Providence, Arkansas. Here's the pitch. And it's a ball high. Wallace jumps ahead in the count. Tegan Blood with the pitch. Fly ball behind second. This may drop. Nope, the second baseman's there. And she makes the play, and she's retired Lexi 2 consecutive at-bats. And that'll bring in Gracie Linville. Gracie singled in the first and scored. And hit a liner to the center fielder who made a good play to end the second inning. And Gracie flies one to right center field. Center fielder Hare comes over and makes the play. And quickly, 2 pitches, 2 outs for the Yellow Jackets. And that'll bring in Abigail Park. She's reached twice on 2 errors. Pangburn with 3 errors in the ball game. I'll check that. They have 5 errors in the game. Pitch is a strike. Jackets have 5 hits. And here's the pitch. And line drive. There's a solid hit to center field by Parks.
Up to bat for the Yellow Jackets, number 34, Lillian Smith.
That'll bring in Lillian Smith. Pop to the shortstop. Flew out to center field. Clinton now 4 runs on 6 hits. Scored 2 in the first, 2 in the third. Tried the scoring here in the fourth. Here's the pitch. And a strike on the corner. Pitcher is only a freshman, Tegan Blood on the hill. Here's the pitch. And a tapper down the first base line. If it stays fair, it's trouble. The catcher fields it, throws, and it hits the runner in the back. Ball gets away. And Parks ends up at third. And Smith on at first. Going to have to score that one a base hit. That was a tough play. It just squirted down the first base line. The catcher had to catch it and throw it all in one motion. And they could make the connection at first base. Parks heads up running, hustled all the way to third, and now Dixie Newland can add to the lead. And the pitch is a ball. Smith running at first. Newland singled in the first and knocked in a run. And she reached on a fielder's choice, eventually came around to score. Here's the pitch, ground ball right back to the pitcher. Blood has it, over to first. And that ends the inning. The Yellow Jackets got a couple of hits with 2 outs, but failed to score. They leave 2. We head to the bottom of the fourth. It's Clinton 4, Pangburn nothing. Listen to Yellow Jackets softball on the Trip 94.7.
Kick off the season with super fast fiber internet. Petit Fiber gives you the home advantage and is the ultimate choice for sports enthusiasts like you. With lightning fast speeds, you'll never miss a touchdown, a slam dunk, or a winning goal again. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to the ultimate sports experience. Call us at 501-745-2493 to sign up. Better internet, better service, and better pricing that will keep you in all the action. You won't want to miss this.
Ozark Health is a wonderful diamond in the rough, I call it.
Living in a rural community, having access to healthcare is critical. It has been a blessing to our community.
Not that I want to go to the hospital, this last place that I really want to go, but this is a place I'd recommend to anybody.
There's nothing like the individual care that you get here. It's phenomenal.
Our purpose for being here is to serve people. It fills me with pride that we're able to do that.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
Yeah, back at the ballpark. Clinton leads 4-0. We're in the fourth. 2 in the first and 2 in the third. And that's where we're at. Clinton with 4 runs on 7 hits. The Jackets have now left 7. Pangburn, no runs, 1 hit, and they've left 1 runner. Lily Smith has really settled in, though. She's retired 7 Tigers in a row. And it'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up for Pangburn in the fourth. Cheyenne Hare, Alyssa Franklin, and Emma Moorhead. Hare grounded to the second baseman. Gracie Linville back in the first. Gracie's already had 4 chances today at second base. Here's the pitch. And a strike called. Smith gets ahead. A little bit overcast now. A little breeze blowing. Still blowing out toward left field. Here's the pitch. And foul. Kick save by Coach Mason over there in front of the Clinton dugout. Good news back at home. Yellow Jackets lead Nema Vista 9-1. Bottom of the second inning. Lady Yellow Jackets lead here 4-0. And Yellow Jackets lead back at home by a score of 9-1. We'll try to keep you updated on that. One ball, 2 strikes. Smith looking for the strikeout here. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And she gets it. 4 strikeouts now for Lily Smith. 8 in a row she's retired. And that'll bring in Alyssa Franklin. Franklin has the only hit of the day for Pangburn. It was a double with 2 outs in the first. She was stranded at second. The pitch from Smith and a line drive. Base hit center field. Franklin now 2 for 2. And that breaks up an 8 in a row streak of retired hitters for Smith. And that'll bring in Emma Moorhead. Emma flied out to center field to end the first inning on a really nice catch in right center field by Kaylin Lashley on the dead run. Moorhead, a right-handed hitter. And here's the pitch from the right-hander Smith. Ball. Pace is slowed down just a little bit here. Smith now gets the sign. Here's the pitch. And a strike call at the letters. Quick throw to first. Hey, even better news. Now it's Clinton leads 14-1 now at home in the bottom of the third. Pitch is low. And the runner caught off first, and she gets back. Got a big lead. Emerton thought about throwing it behind her, but didn't. Good to see the boys bounce back today after a tough late-night doubleheader loss at Pulaski Academy. But they're pretty resilient. They bounce back, and they lead 14-1, and we'll have the broadcast for you tomorrow night at 4:20. This will be senior night at the ballpark, and they take on Valley Springs. Pitch is low, now 3-1. See if Emerton can come back and get Moorhead. She had a 3-0 count back in the first on Hare and came back and got her. Let's see what she does here. Smith winds and fires, and a ground ball toward short. Could be 2. Out at second, over to first, and out at first on the double play. Good play by Wallace to Linville to Henry at first. It was a one-hopper. Lexi got rid of it quickly. Linville turned it at second and got it to first for the double play, and that'll end the inning. Pangburn gets their second hit of the ball game, but fails to score. We head to the top of the fifth. It's Clinton 4, Pangburn nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the Trip 94.7.
Clay Maxey, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, now in Clinton. Clay, you cut your teeth at a Chrysler dealership.
Cut my teeth at Landers, Chrysler, and Benton, the largest Chrysler store in the world. And so, to have Chrysler, Ram, Jeep in a small town and to have my name on the building, it's such an honor, it's such a blessing. And so, it's a brand that means a lot to us. It's a community that means a lot to us. We're giving it everything we got. Committed to customer service being a great one, not just a good one, but a great one. So winning back the community and getting our customer service the way that they should be.
Clay Maxey, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Comrie Regional has been the community's hospital for 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all your healthcare needs are met right here in Conway. When your family needs emergency care, you can trust our board-certified providers to provide you with the comprehensive care you deserve when you need it most. When you're facing an emergency, trust the care you'll find down the hallway, not down the highway. At Comrie Regional, we're not just growing, we're growing together.
Great double play by the Yellow Jacket defense. They were yet to make an error today, and that was a sparkling double play as Wallace fielded on a hop, got rid of it quickly, and then Limble really got the relay to first in a hurry, and they turned the double play to end the Pangburn fourth inning. Jackets lead 4-0 as we head to the fifth. Head coach Brooke Mason over at coaching at third. Jackets will have the 6, 7, 8 hitters due up here in the fifth. That'll be Kaylin Lashley leading off, and Kaylin slaps one right to the shortstop for the out on the fly.
Up to bat for the Yellow Jackets, number 5, Lily Emberton.
Kaylin had reached on was out on a fielder's choice in the first, reached on an error and scored in the third, and she pops out here on the first pitch. And that'll bring in Lily Emberton. I want to mention assistant coach Tristan Tate down in the first base box, and not far from his hometown of Batesville, about 30 miles from here. I think his wife Ashley is watching in today. I think, Ashley, if you're watching today, and I think I got the okay to announce the big news. Coach Tate and Ashley are expecting their first child coming up in this fall, I believe. And so, a ground ball to third, overthrown at first. And Emerton will end up at second on Pangburn's 6th error of the ball game. Actually, if I could announce that, I got to announce Coach Smith and Layton's expecting baby on the way. I think that was at Little Rock Hall this winter during basketball. So get to announce Ashley and Coach Tate's baby on the way. And glad she's watching today. Emily Wilson at the plate. Emily singled and walked. Got a chance to add to the Clinton 4-0 lead. And here's the pitch. And foul back to the screen. If you're watching home, and that was 3D. It was coming right in your living room. Pitch from Wilson. And is outside for a ball. Emerton at second, good speed. Henry on deck, and then back to the top of the order. The left-hander Blood's pitch is a strike on the corner. Good pitch by the freshman. Now the count even up 2-2. Wilson guarding the plate with 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a strike on the corner. 2 outs in the inning.
That's about for the Yellow Jackets. Number 8, Tate Henry.
And the second strikeout of the game for Blood. And now Henry's up with a runner at second and 2 outs. See if she can keep the inning going. She has flown out to left field twice. Blood's pitch is high. And a quick throw to second. Try to get Emerton. Emerton got to it back into the base without looking at the ball. Pangburn tried to get in behind her. Pretty close play at second. Here's the pitch. And a ball outside. Now Henry's ahead in the count. 2-0. Wallace on deck. Wallace with a nifty fielding play to end the Pangburn 4th. The pitch from Blood is a strike. Runner stealing third, and they throw the ball into left field, and Emerton's going to score easily as the Tigers commit another error. And Emerton scores. She took off to steal third, and the third baseman was late in covering the bag, and the throw was a little bit high, and it went into left field. And Clinton picks up a 2-out run. Now it's 5-0, and the bases are now empty. And Henry pops it up. Shortstop Franklin says she has it, and she does. And that ends the inning, but not before the Yellow Jackets add on to another run. They fail to get a hit. They do pick up a runner on an error, and they score 1 run. They don't leave anybody in the 5th, and we head to the bottom half of the 5th inning. It's now Clinton 5, Pangburn nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the Trip, 94.7.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
And we hear at the bottom of the fifth here. Clinton leads 5-0. 2 in the first, 2 in the third, 1 in the fifth inning. Jackets have scored 5 times on 7 hits. Pangburn has now committed 6 errors in the ballgame. Lily Smith on the hill for her 5th inning of work. She has been masterful today on the mound. No runs, 2 hits for Pangburn. And a fly ball left center field. Lastly, moving over into left field, makes the play. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the Pangburn 5th inning.
Lady Tigers, number 6, Avery Rigsby.
Avery Rigsby, the hitter. She is one of Smith's 4 strikeout victims today. She struck out back in the second. There's one stretch where Lily retired 8 hitters in a row. And the pitch is inside for a ball. It's the 5, 6, and 7 hitters up for Pangburn here in the 5th. Smith winds and fires, and a ground ball to third, picked up by Parks, and the easy throw to first for the out. The tough part of that was catching that short hop, and Abigail made it look easy, and then made the throw to first for the out. 2 quick outs in the Pangburn 5th. That'll bring in Lakin Height. She's the first baseman. Turned out to be a pleasant day now. The breeze is blowing, kind of overcast. Going to be, I think, much cooler maybe in the morning and especially over the weekend. Pitches a ball to the game yesterday down in West Little Rock. We started, I believe it was 86 degrees maybe there in West Little Rock when we started that one. The pitch from Lily is a strike from Lily Smith and Lily Emberton, the battery today for the Yellow Jackets. Couple of seniors. Parks, a senior over at third. Limble, a senior over at second. Here's the pitch. Change up. Ground ball up the middle. Linville to her left. Feels it. Throws. And out at first. And that'll end the inning. Tigers go down in order. We head to the 6th. It's Clinton 4. Check that. It's Clinton now 5. Pangburn nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket Softball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Now located in the shopping center at 244 Highway 65 South or on the web at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton Yellow Jacket sports.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Great Yellow Jacket sponsors. Want to mention some other sponsors also. Farm Bureau on US 65B in Clinton. They're open from 8 to 4:30. That's Monday through Friday. You can give them a call for all your insurance needs. 745-2117. Mickey Parrish in the office over there at Farm Bureau. Chris Glover, Ty Rhoda, and of course, couldn't do it without Melanie and Kara there. And so we thank them for all their support of Yellow Jacket Athletics. And give them a call for all your insurance needs at Farm Bureau. Back to the top of the order for the Jackets. Wallace, Linville, and Parks in the first inning. And Wallace hits one right on the nose, but right at the center fielder, Hare, for the out. Hare's done a pretty good job out in center field for Pangburn today. And that's the first out. In the Clinton 6th inning, they lead 5-0. Going to bring in Gracie Linville. Singled and scored in the first. Lined out to the center fielder, and is also flied out to the center fielder. She takes a ball. Just looking at the scorebook, the center fielders had 4 chances out there today in center field and made them all. Pitches a ball. want to mention Todd and John Treese, the Pottery Shop, Highway 65 North in Clinton. Shop local, shop the Pottery Shop. Check out their Facebook page, see what they have. Everything from yard ornaments to food items to clothing, from Razorback items to Clinton Yellow Jacket items. You can get it all right there at the Pottery Shop. Their number is 745-2060, 745-2060. One hopper back to the mound. Blood fields it, and over to first for the outs. Quickly 2 outs in the Clinton 6th inning. Got to bring in Abigail Parks. Reached twice on errors today, also singled. Miller Sanitation also talking about shopping local. Been in the Clinton area for generations. Miller Sanitation for all your garbage and sanitation needs. You need a dumpster? They got it. Miller Sanitation, large, small, whatever you need. They can take care of you at Miller Sanitation. That's 501-745-4458. Jackets trying to get something started with 2 outs in the 6th. There's the pitch. And it's outside for a ball. I want to mention Chad Brown, attorney at law, downtown Clinton on the court square for all your legal needs. He's not here today, but he's probably at that baseball game, I'm sure. His son, Sam Brown, pitches, plays first base, also played third base last night for the Yellow Jackets. But Chad Brown, big Yellow Jacket sponsor, and have any type of legal needs, give him a call. Chad Brown, downtown on the court square in Clinton. Parks a swing and a miss. Now the count's 2-2. And the wind's really starting to pick up a little bit now. And it is howling out toward the left center field. And you know Parks has power. Get one up in the air here. Here's the pitch. And swing and a foul ball off Parks' leg. It went to the shortstop. And I think that stung her foot just a little bit. Ball hits the batter in the batter's box, a batted ball, and it's a foul. She fouled that one off her foot, and she hit hard enough that it ended up at the shortstop position. And she takes the ball, and now the count runs full. Jackets trying to avoid going down in order for the first time today. Blood is ready. Here's the payoff pitch, and a shot center field. Height can't get that one. It gets by her and to the wall, and Parks will have a stand-up double. But Hare made a valiant effort out in center field. She made a head-first dive, couldn't come up with it. And it one-hopped the fence. And now Parks is 2 for 4 today, a double and a single. And that'll bring in Lily Smith with a chance to add to this Clinton 5-0 lead. Pitch from Blood is just outside for a ball. Dixie Dillard on deck. Senior day here in Pangburn. Senior day at Clinton tomorrow for the boys against Valley Springs. We'll have the broadcast for you at 4:20. Pitch is a strike. One ball, one strike. Runner at second, 2 outs, and just missed. Now 1-2. Or check that, 2-1. Smith trying to add to the lead. Jackets need a 2-out hit. Here's the pitch, and it's high, ball 3. And popped up on the infield. Franklin comes in behind the mound. The shortstop makes the catch, ends the inning. And the Jackets fail to score. They do get a double from Parks with 2 outs, but she's stranded. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It's Clinton 5, Pangburn nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the Trip, 94.7.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury, accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all.
Now located in the shopping center at 244 Highway 65 South or on the web at blaglaw.com. The Blag Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton Yellow Jacket sports.
We have partnered with Carti to bring world-class cancer treatment to Van Buren County.
Some chemos are between 1 to 2 hours to 8 hours. So when a patient is sick, diagnosed with a cancer, traveling to Little Rock, that's a pretty long day for sick people.
Back in the old days, you had to get on the interstate, go to Conway or go to Little Rock to get your chemo treatments. My mom, for a year and a half, was able to take them right here in Clinton, Arkansas. Big peace of mind for my mom.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
Back here at the ballpark in Penguin, Jackets leading 5-0 here. They've won 4 in a row and 8 out of 9, trying to add to that today. And Coach Steve Fran's dad may be watching today down in West Monroe, Louisiana. He says, "Go Jackets" here on our Facebook page. So, and the mayor of Choctaw, Sam and Miss Becky Shannon, they're watching in today, and wishing the Yellow Jackets well. They try to finish this one off. Penguins going to have the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here in this 6th inning, and Smith would like to retire them in order. Here's the pitch. The hitter's Lake and May. She struck out in the 3rd. Smith has 4 strikeouts on the day. Penguin has 2 hits, both by the shortstop Franklin. Smith fires, and just outside with a changeup, now 1-2. I know yesterday we had some Pulaski Academy fans watching the game down in Texas. They sent us some pictures. Here's the pitch, and a strike call, now 2-2. Smith retired 8 in a row at one point. And right now she's retired 4 straight. Pitch is fly ball right field and foul about 5 feet down the right field line. Wilson chases that one down. Off day for Lady Jackets tomorrow. On the road Monday at Class 5A Russellville. Smith fires, change up, just a tad high. Now the count runs full, 3-2. Lily's yet to walk a hitter today. That's one of the pitcher's best friends. No free passes. Smith winds and fires, and a swing and a miss as she brought the fastball in there, and May goes down for the 2nd time today. 5 strikeouts on the day for Smith, and that's 5 hitters in a row now retired by Lily. That'll bring in Bella Mabry, the 9th place hitter. And line drive left field, and it'll be a hit for Mabry as she hit the first pitch she saw into left field. 3rd hit of the game for Penguin, and now back to the top of the order with Katie Fry. Fry struck out in the 1st, popped up to the 2nd baseman in the 3rd. She's 0 for 2, and that ends a string of 5 straight. Lady Tigers retired, and the pitch is just high for a ball. Penguin got a hit in the 1st and a hit in the 4th. And now one here in the 6th. The pitch from Smith is fouled beyond the Clinton dugout on the first base side. I want to mention the Clinton Stockyards, Highway 65 North, sale every Saturday, 1 o'clock. Check the Facebook page. That's Clinton Stockyards Incorporated on Facebook. See what the sale is coming up that week, or you can give them a call at 745-8819. That's the Linville guys there at the Clinton Stockyards. Here's the pitch, and fly ball foul. Hits one of the poles holding up the netting here and bounces back into the field of play. And now Smith is a strike away from retiring Pangburn in the 6th inning. Wind starting to pick up here. Built the ball fields up on a piece of high ground just to the north side of the school across Highway 124. It seems like the wind always blows here on the hill. Pitch is high, now it's 2-2. Runner at first, 1 out, 2-2 on the hitter. Katie Fry, Jackets leading 5-0. Here's the pitch, and it's high for a ball. She's done some good changeup today. The last couple, she's left them a little bit high. Now the count's full, 3-2. Looking for her 6th strikeout of the game. Here's the pitch. And it's high, ball 4. And that's the first walk of the game by Smith. And now runners at first and second with only 1 out. Cheyenne Hare, the hitter. She's 0 for 2 today. Going at the second, struck out. And she hits one through the hole into right field. And the bases are loaded as Wilson gets it in with a nice throw from right field. And that was a seeing eye single. Not hit very hard, but in the perfect spot between first and second. 2 hits in the inning, 4 hits in the game now for Pangburn. And the bases are loaded with only 1 out. Smith struck out the first hitter of the inning, and then it's been a single, a walk, and now a single. With the Jackets leading 5-0, the tying run is on deck. That'll bring in the number 3 hitter, Franklin. She hits one high into center field. Lastly, over and makes the catch, and the runner stays at third on a nice, strong throw from center field by Lastly. And now Smith has a chance to get out of the inning. Now bases loaded and 2 outs. Franklin had been 2 for 2. She doubled in the first, singled in the fourth, but she swung at the first pitch and skied it to center field for the second out. That brings in Emma Moorhead. She's 0 for 2, fly ball center field, and she hit into that double play that ended the 4th inning. And she pops one foul territory. Parks give it a chase, but can't make the play. And Smith jumps out in front, 0-1. Best chance of the day for Pangburn. They have the bases loaded 1 out. Now the bases loaded 2 outs. Moorhead, the hitter. Here's the pitch. And it's in the dirt for a ball. Count even 1-1. Bases full, 2 outs. Smith trying to get out of a jam. Here's the pitch. And fly ball, center field. Now, Lashley comes in, makes the play for the out, ends the inning. Pangburn loaded the bases with 1 out, but good pitching by Smith. She's retired Franklin and Moorhead on fly balls, and that ends the inning. But Pangburn gets 2 hits. They leave 3. They fail to score. We head to the 7th. It's Clinton 5, Pangburn nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket Softball on the Trip, 94.7.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
At First Security, our team is proud to be only in Arkansas. In fact, we've been committed to our home state since 1932. Why does that matter? Banking with First Security means that you get friendly service from local professionals right where you live. Decisions are made here, and so are relationships. From personal banking to business to mortgage, First Security is here for you. First Security, only in Arkansas. FSBank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
service of King Sullivan Radio. K234BB and 94.7 FM. KGFL 1110 AM. Clinton.
This game rolls into the seventh. Leads 5-0. I want to mention the Western Sizzlin, one of a long-time Clinton tradition. Western Sizzlin, Highway 65 South. Scotty and Carla Jones and all the crew at Western Sizzlin, a great wait staff there for you. Come in, casual dining. They're open 11 in the morning for lunch and supper, and order off the menu. Or if you got something else, tell them what you like. They can probably fix that up for you. And then a great buffet there, the hot buffet, and probably the best salad bar in town there at the Western Sizzlin, Highway 65 South. Great supporters of Yellow Jacket Athletics. And I know Scotty and Carla, they were out late last night with Yellow Jacket baseball, and they're at the ballpark in Clinton right now. The last score we had there was the Yellow Jackets led Nema Vista by a score of 14-1 in that one. Here, it's Clinton 5, Pangburn nothing. And it'll be 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up for Clinton. That's Dixie Newland leading off. Dixie singled. She also reached on a fielder's choice and scored. And she grounded back to the pitcher. Dixie 1 for 3 today. She was our first Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game. And that game against Joe T. Robinson last week in Clinton. Right now she's in the hole 1 and 2. The pitcher for Pangburn is Franklin, the shortstop. Alyssa Franklin, a sophomore. Here's the pitch, and it's high for her ball now, 3 and 2. Blood did a good job while she was in there. Gave up 5 runs, but Newland walks. She gave up 7 hits, 5 runs, but the Pangburn defense committed 6 errors, so not all those runs were earned. The freshman did a pretty good job out there. Yellow Jackets didn't square up a whole lot of pitches against her. Lashley now the hitter. Newland at first. Lashley's shoots one to second, fielded by the second baseman over to second for the shortstop covering for the out. A one-hop shot by Lashley, fielded by Fry, and she made the force out at second base. So Kaylin reaches on the fielder's choice. 4-6 on the putout at second, and that'll bring in Lily Emberton. And Lily hits the first pitch fair down the third base line. Lashley may score. They're going to bring her around third. Now they're going to hold her up as Emberton has her second double of the ball game today. As she hit the first pitch between the third baseman and the bag. And now it's second and third with only 1 out. Lashley hustled over to third. And that'll bring in Emily Wilson with a chance to add to this 5-0 Clinton lead. Wilson has singled, walked, and struck out today. Takes a ball here. Good speed on the bases. Pitch from Franklin is pop foul. Count even up 1-1. We mentioned Kyle Hensley, DDS, one of our great baseball, softball sponsors. Highway 65 South in Clinton for all your dental needs. They're open Monday through Thursday over there. Kyle Hensley and the crew there at Hensley DDS. Wilson takes a ball. The number over there is 745-5393. 745-5393. Hensley Dental. If you don't know where that's at, you probably know where Sonic's at. He is right next door to the Sonic. 3-1 the count on Wilson. Here's the pitch, and now Wilson hits one toward the shortstop, deep in the hole. The shortstop's long throw, and safe at first, and a run scores. That was a long throw by the shortstop. Had to go deep in the hole to make the throw. Did everything she could. Wilson beats it out. And Lashley scores. The Jackets now lead 6-0. Emberton ends up at third. Kate Henry, the hitter. And Wilson steals second without a throw on the first pitch. 6-0 now, Clinton in the seventh. Henry takes one high. Alyssa Franklin in her first inning of work. She did a pretty good job at shortstop today. And she had 2 of Pangburn's hits. And a shot toward left field. Left fielder going back near the fence. It is gone. A long home run by Kate Henry. A 3-run shot. And that may have finished this one off as the Yellow Jackets now lead 9-0 as Emberton, Wilson, and Henry scoring. Their teammates head to home plate to celebrate with Henry. And that was a no-doubter. That was a shot, wind or no wind. That thing was flying out of here. The best hit ball of the day for the Yellow Jackets, and they blow this one wide open as they've scored 4 in the seventh, and they lead 9-0. Henry, a long home run. Henry's first hit of the game. She had flown to left twice and popped up to the shortstop. She left no doubt this time. Top of the order up. That's Lexi Wallace. Lexi 1 for 4 today. Singled and scored way back in the first inning. Popped up to the second baseman twice. And flew out to center field. Here's the pitch. And a good off-speed pitch for a strike. Lexi in the hole now 1-2. And ground ball to third. Fielded by May. Her throw to first is safe. Good stretch over there by Blood at first, but Wallace beats it out. Her second hit of the game. Third hit of the inning for the Jackets to go along with a walk. And that'll bring in Gracie Linville. Gracie singled and scored in the first. 2 flyouts to center field and ground ball back to the pitcher. Pitch is high for a ball. 9-0 Clinton. We're in the seventh. Moments ago it was 5-0 and Pangburn had the bases loaded and 1 out. Now it's 9-0. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt. Good bunt. Franklin fields it. Flips to first. Out there. But Wallace moves up to second on the sacrifice bunt by Gracie Linville.
Up to bat for the Yellow Jackets, number 13, Abigail Parks.
Wallace moves to second. Abigail Parks at the plate. She's been on 4 times today. 2 hits and 2 errors. She's had a single and a double. Trying to add to the 9-0 lead. Takes a ball. Here's Franklin's pitch. It's high. Here's the pitch. And a high fly ball center field. Center fielder on the dead run makes the play. Harris had a good job out in center field today. And she makes the catch here. 2 in the inning, with the Yellow Jackets send 8 runners to the plate. They get 1, 2, 3, 4 hits in the inning to go along with the walk. The big hit was a 3-run homer by Kate Henry. Yellow Jackets score 4 times. They leave 1. We head to the bottom of the 7th. It's now Clinton 9, Pangburn nothing. Listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Saver says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
Ahead of the seventh inning. 6:10 past the 6 o'clock hour. And the Jackets are three outs away from a victory here in Pangburn. And Blood, the leadoff hitter, hits it back to the mound, and Smith over to first for the first out. One pitch, one out here in the seventh. That'll bring in Avery Rigsby, 0 for 2 today. She's the sixth place hitter. Pangburn loaded the bases in the sixth inning with only one out and had the 3 and 4 hitters up. But Smith was able to pitch out of it with a fly ball to center field and a fly ball to the second baseman. Here's the pitch. And it's a strike called. Also want to once again thank First Arkansas Bank and Trust and Petty Jean Fiber for bringing us the live stream pictures today. For all your banking needs, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, downtown Clinton. Also, Petty Jean Fiber. They've brought you electricity for generations, and now they bring you high-speed internet. First Arkansas Bank and Trust and Petty Jean Fiber. Count even 1-1. Smith trying to close this one out. Here's the pitch and a strike called. By the way, any type of your advertising needs, give the station a call. Ask for Crystal Barnett at the station, 745-4000. She'll take care of you there. And got the ratings out today, and Sid King and the morning show. And if you take Van Buren County, Conway County, that pitches the ball, and Faulkner County, Sid King's morning show is in the top 10 of all radio stations, and that's the Conway market, the Morrilton market, and the Van Buren County. So people listen. They listen to Sid King in the morning, and you can run your ads on the Sid King show. Rigsby strikes out for the second time today. The Yellow Jackets are 1 out away from a win here in Pangburn. Looking to stretch their winning streak to 5 in a row, and they've won 8 out of 9. Smith has retired 4 straight, trying to end it here with Lakin Heights. She's 0 for 2 today. And the pitch is a strike called. Smith jumps ahead. She struck out 5 today and scattered 4 hits. Pitch is a ball. 9-0 Clinton. 2 outs in the 7th. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And ground ball, if it stays fair, it does. Henry has it, steps on the base. That's a winner. That's a Yellow Jacket winner. And the Jackets win this one by a score of 9-0. Pangburn goes down in order in the 7th inning. Stay with us for the wrap-up show. Listen to Yellow Jacket softball on the Trip 94.7.
Kick off the season with super fast fiber internet. Petty Jean Fiber gives you the home advantage and is the ultimate choice for sports enthusiasts like you. With lightning fast speeds, you'll never miss a touchdown, a slam dunk, or a winning goal again. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to the ultimate sports experience. Call us at 501-745-2493 to sign up. Better internet, better service, and better pricing that will keep you in all the action. You won't want to miss this.
Adventure awaits. And with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Jolie Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Jolie's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Jolie Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Conway Regional has been the community's hospital for more than 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all your healthcare needs are met right here in Conway. Our board-certified interventional cardiologists, specialized team, and innovative cardiovascular technology are here to provide the comprehensive care you deserve when you need it most. So when you're facing a heart emergency, trust the care you'll find down the hallway, not down the highway.
Jackets here in Penguin. They win this one today by a score of 9-0. Yellow Jackets have now won 4 straight and 9 out of 10. Yellow Jackets record is now 10-6 on the season, so they are playing their best softball of the year as we come down the stretch, so they're starting to peak at the right time. Looking at how this one played out today, the Yellow Jackets got 2 runs in the first and 2 runs in the third and led 4-0. They had picked up a run in the fifth, made it 5-0. Penguin loaded the bases with only 1 out in the 6th inning. The tying run was in the on-deck circle, but that was as close as they would get as Smith did a nice job of pitching as she got the number 3 hitter to fly out to center field, and she got the number 4 hitter to pop up to second base to get out of the jam, and then the Yellow Jackets put it away with 4 runs in the 7th inning. The big blow, a Kate Henry 3-run homer, and the Yellow Jackets win it by a score of 9-0. Yellow Jackets had 9 runs on 12 hits. No errors today by the Yellow Jacket defense. In fact, a great double play turned to end one of the innings from Wallace to Linville to Henry. And good defense all around by the Lady Yellow Jackets today. The Jackets did leave 9 runners on base. Penguin had no runs on 4 hits. They left 4 runners, and they committed 6 errors today. And so that'll be one thing the Tigers will be looking at is shoring up that defense. 6 errors today by Pangburn. Want to mention audible mentions today for First Arkansas Bank and Trust Player of the Game. Want to mention Lexi Wallace, 2 hits for her today. She also scored one of the runs. Abigail Parks had 2 hits. She reached base 4 times, 2 of those on errors, but she reached on a double and a single. Also want to mention Lily Emerson today. She had 2 doubles. She also reached on errors. She was on base 3 times today, knocked in a couple of runs, and had those 2 doubles. Also want to mention, of course, Kate Henry today. She was 1 for 4, but that 1 hit was a big one. It was a 3-run homer in the 7th inning that took all doubt out of this game today. Your First Arkansas Bank and Trust Player of the Game today is your pitcher, Lillian Smith. She throws a shutout today. She scatters 4 hits on the day. She struck out 5, only walked 1, pitched 7 innings and no runs. And a good pitching performance today by the senior Lillian Smith, our First Arkansas Bank and Trust Player of the Game. We want to thank First Arkansas Bank and Trust for all their support of Yellow Jacket Athletics, located in the Cash Saver parking lot in downtown Clinton and in 21 other locations in Central Arkansas. Of course, they're as close as your internet, and their ATM machine 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Well, the Yellow Jackets are now 10-6 on the year. They're in double figures, and they've won 5 in a row and 9 out of 10, and they're now 5-3 in games played on the road. Penguin now drops to 4-9 on the season. And they've lost 4 in a row in 8 of their last 9 ball games, and they've fallen out at 2-4 in games played here in Pangburn. Well, next broadcast will be tomorrow afternoon from the ballpark in Clinton. It'll be Clinton and Valley Springs in baseball, and it'll be senior night. So you want to come out a little bit early, probably 4 o'clock or so. There are 4 Yellow Jacket seniors. They'll be honored tomorrow night at the ballpark, and that'll be Sam Brown, Connor Clute, Trammell Hastings, and Dylan Jones, along with Carson McCormick. 5 Yellow Jacket seniors be honored tomorrow night. Senior night, we'll have the broadcast for you. It'll be on the air at about 4:20. Trying to get the camera turned on even before that. Maybe you can watch the senior night festivities before we come on the air. And next game for the Lady Yellow Jackets, that'll be Monday at Class 5A Russellville. And then they have a district tournament coming up next week. Well, that'll wrap it up from here at the ballpark. I want to thank Keith Parrish running the board back at the station. Thanks Sid King. I want to thank Crystal Barnett that works with our sponsors. And once again, your final score today from Pangburn. It's Clinton 9, Pangburn nothing here in Pangburn. Well, I'm Mike Hawley, and thanks for your time this time. Until next time, so long. Thanks, Steve. Good job.